You're my diamond soul. You're my diamond soul. You're my money loan. You're my money talk. All this time is God. Heard you try to come around ways, wonder who you are. Let's get disrespectful. Let's get disrespectful. You better have some respect when you talk to me. I'ma cut you off. Cut you off and talking to me. Cut you out my car. Cut you out my life. Where my seasons at? Where my tears at? Where my motherfucking army when I need that? I'm the realest in this game, you know I bleed that. When we pull up, we could say that where your seats at. I'm in 2093, where your life at? When your diamond clean like me, but can you wipe that? I don't need a hammer, girl, you know I slice that.
What is going on, everybody? So it is me, your boy Dracy Mishima, coming you with another video, but this video is going to be quite different. We're going to talk about a controversial topic specifically regarding in the anime fighting game community, and also about sparklingzero. So if you are caught up to date with most of my videos, you already know what's gonna come next. So feel free to do one favor for me, and that is to like, follow, share, and comment down below on what you think I should do later on in the video or in videos in the future. Trust me when I say we are 40 subscribers away from the big 200. So please, the red button is right down there, so all you have to do is just click it once and you will see many more videos coming on your way. Now moving on to the elephant in the room, the debate that I was referring to in the beginning was people comparing Dragonball sparklingzero with Naruto Ninja Storm Connections. If you do not know what that game is, Naruto Ninja Storm Connections, it is the latest installment or addition to the Naruto Storm franchise. But yes, although both the Storm series and the Budo Tenkaichi series are very different when it comes to gameplay wise, both are respected, well-known anime fighting game genres. But the main problem between both of those genres is their latest installment of their games. Frequently, both Storm Connections and sparklingzero are put into the same boat because both games have had their fair share of failed launches and bad reception to the fans. In my opinion, Dragonball sparklingzero is better than Storm Connections, although both of them share a similar flaw in their offline content being lackluster. And I'm saying this because in Storm Connections, they verbatim had to be exposed to be using AI generated voice lines in their episode battles, but for sparklingzero, their episode battles are mainly consistent of slideshows. But there are some animated scenes, but that doesn't take away from the fact that they just released the game a bit too early. Now, to be fair, I'm not gonna leave out the fact that Naruto Storm Connections also had terrible PowerPoint presentations, also cut out a lot of great fights in the story modes of previous Storm games, especially when this game's advertisement said that we could relive all of the best fights, but yet the Naruto vs Sasuke in the Final Valley fighting Storm 3 was not in this game. And to me, I feel like that is way worse than the idea that in sparklingzero, Vegeta's episode battle stops at the Majin Buu saga. But to be fair, we can all agree that when it comes to episode battle, in a way, Dragonball sparklingzero slightly delivered more than Storm Connections, but both of them completely failed when it comes to offline content. But to me, the one thing that I do want to talk about is the battle mode or the PvP section. Now, I'll be completely honest, but I feel like the Naruto Storm mechanics are more player friendly than that of sparklingzero, and hear me out. The thing is, when Dragonball sparklingzero released, people have been complaining about several things, aside from the fact that yes, the game is unbalanced, but people do find ways to cheese or basically find characters that make them meta in order to make the game unfun. People will abuse sparkling mode, people will abuse wild sense, people used to abuse after image strike. Most of the time, people were abusing so much of the defense mechanics that even as it is currently, even after the December patch, people are now abusing perception, also vanishing assault. At the current state of ranked right now, there are still people who would abuse OP or meta characters while utilizing skills like Wild Sense and Instant Spark. Let's take a look at Naruto Storm Connections. The thing is, the Storm Connections is somewhat of a DLC. Yes, I said it. The game is a DLC to Naruto Ninja Storm 4, with a slight change in the mechanics allowing you to extend your combos by attacking your opponent before their body fully touches the floor. And although the game does not have as much of defensive options as Sparkling Zero, it does make up for it for the idea that you have to play the game in a strategic manner like a ninja, instead of rushing in and going guns blazing from the beginning to the end. There is no instant spark. Yes, you can refill your chakra if you hold down the triangle button, and you can utilize your ultimate at any point as far as it's past the 30% gauge, but at least you're entering a fight knowing that there are no unblockable ultimates for any character. So yes, you are safe in every match as long as you know what you're doing. But in all honesty, the game does have flaws. As to one, you cannot tech grab. So if you get grabbed, yes, you're gonna see an animation and you cannot do anything about it. Secondly, people will spam ninjutsus, not just one but both of their ninjutsus, as long as it is a ranged beam attack or Rasengan. Most definitely Minato's Rasengan. In my opinion, there are three skills, three skills that I feel like that they genuinely just put in the game, knowing damn well that it wasn't the right decision, but they just said screw it. Number one is Minato utilizing a flying rising level 2 Rasengan. He can spam that shit and it will directly hit you from wherever you are on the map. And the craziest part is that it has AoE. So if you are not good in jumping backwards, not sidestepping, because if you sidestep, you're basically going around in a circle, and that circle, he will literally deliver the AoE directly on top of your head. So yes, if you're not good in jumping backwards or forwards or jumping sideways, I'm sorry, but it will hit you. Number two, Sasuke, heavy Sasuke using the Chidori. Who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to give that thing an auto track? That thing will directly curve in a freaking 90-degree angle and will hit your character unless you jump it. That's the only way I see. Either you jump it or you block it. And number three, it easily goes to Kawaki and his grab animation. If you did not know, Kawaki Karma Progression, 4th DLC character in Season 1, his grab animation is that he spawns multiple scientific ninja 2 claws from his body directly on top of your character wherever you are on the map, and it automatically puts you in the grab animation. Remember, you cannot tech grabs in the game, so if it hits you, it hits you, and another cutscene pulls up, you're on your own. Sorry. But to be fair, when it comes to me and my friend that are playing Sparkling Zero right now, we both love playing Storm Connections more. But if you want us to be posting clips of our Storm Connections fights, feel free to let us know in the comment section. We'll be happy to do that in our free time. And I believe I should end the video here because there's nothing else I can say about these two games. The online battle, I'll be honest with you, both of them have terrible connection issues, but Sparkling Zero is still working on their own. Naruto Storm Connections is literally like a dead game. Like we're supposed to have a season 2 DLC pack, but with the way the game is going, I don't believe that will ever happen. So yeah, the game is generally dead, but Dragonball Sparkling Zero came out in October, been reworked in December, and the DLCs are dropping January, March, and somewhere around May. So yeah, this game still has room for improvement, whereas Storm Connections is completely dead and soon to be forgotten. And I do feel disappointment as to how I love the Storm series, and the game was generally a cash grab. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero is slowly falling apart because the fan base are not enjoying how the game is going. And to be fair, I hope, and I really do hope, that when Bleach Rebirth of Souls comes out in March 21st, it would restore the glory of anime fighting games as a whole and carry it to heights that these two games should have done at their own respective times. But alas, that is all I gotta say for now. If you all reached this far in this video, I'd like to extend my hand and say thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below on your thoughts about which one of these games you prefer more, or which one of them is better fundamentally, and what could have been better if they actually took the time to make these games the way that we all thought they would. And PS, what do you think if I had used the gigantic blaze to end his SSJ god Vegeta instead of Dragon Thunder? But with that all said and done, I would like to say thank you to all. I am the Dark Horse Racing Mishima, and I'm signing off right now.